Today we are talking about the Eternal Gear magic attributes versus the normal magic attributes, which can be critical hit chance, critical hit damage, primary damage, elite damage, and stuff like that, which is very popular right now to go and hunt, especially when we are trying to get a better primary piece. For example, if we were to go look at this offhand here, this is three attributes and for magic attributes. It has elite damage, damage to enemies suffering from loss of control, primary attack damage increase, and critical hit damage increase. And this is something which can drop from any part of the game. I end up getting this from the beast tree, in fact. So this can be dropped from any activity inside of the game. And if we were to go look at the Eternal Gear here, this can only drop from the Terror Rift, Oblivion Pillars, or the Hellslayer Bounty. And now the question is it better to go for the Eternal Gear special magic attributes like this? I have two Arcane Wind attack range increase. Is it better to go with this, or is it better to go with the magic attributes? And before I start, this is going to vary from player to player depending on what gems you are using. For example, I have a Rolling Consequence and a Mother Lament. Both gives me a ton of critical hit chance, so now I don't care all that much about critical hit chance on my gear, and it is only 12%. But when both of these gems are active, Rolling Consequence and the Mother Lament, my critical hit chance shoot through like almost 80%, gets close to 80%, so I don't worry about all that much about the critical hit chance. And so I've been experimenting with the Eternal Gear here, and what I have found out, going for the Lightning Nova increase attack speed by 8% for 3 seconds is stronger compared to critical hit damage and the attack, not the attack speed, but the critical hit chance and the critical hit damage. Attack speed, 8% attack speed is in fact stronger compared to critical hit chance and critical hit damage. And now you guys can see I have two pieces of this Eternal Gear. The second one, I believe so, is maybe, let me find out. There we go, my offhand here. I have two pieces of Eternal Gear that is giving me the Lightning Nova increase attack speed by 8% for 3 seconds. And so since I have two pieces, that is an increase of 16% attack speed for 3 seconds. And now those 3 seconds can be increased from having more beneficial duration if I am going to use my Lightning Nova here. You can see this is what we get. Attack speed increased by 16%. Then again, that is about 5-second duration, and I can keep that up easily at all times. And so it turns out I'm doing a ton more damage with these two Eternal Gear bonuses compared to what I was doing, having a bit more critical hit chance on my gear. So Lightning Nova, if you can get that, is extremely good, especially for some PvE build, which is for Challenge Rift dungeons, and it helps a lot. I am now closer to like 100% attack speed with this setup here. And now let's go talk a bit more about some of the other Eternal Gear pieces, especially the one that I have been enjoying a lot, and that is Arcane Wind attack range increased by 8%. What this does, it makes the radius of your Arcane Wind bigger than normal. So I have like 16% radius increase for the Arcane Wind right now. It is extremely useful for PvP, and I've been like enjoying this a lot more, having this a bit bigger radius to catch player in it, and then dropping a meteor on the top. It does help, like it has a bigger radius, and it can catch a lot of players. And someone is like, hello YouTube, And so I've been using that. And on the top of that, I do have one piece that also increase the meteor damage by 8%. So I've been experimenting a ton with the eternal gear. It is not perfect, like you guys can see. The normal attributes are not the best, but since I end up getting the beneficial duration, I was like, let's go try it out. And I've been enjoying the result. And instead of losing damage, I end up gaining a bit more damage. So, like I said, if you can sacrifice some of the critical hit chance on your character and have rolling consequence mother lament, you can go with the eternal gear, and it can be a bit more beneficial for you compared to just using normal gear basis. That would be all. Those are my thoughts about the eternal gear. Been getting some solid results. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys using the eternal gear or not? And I see you all in the next one later.